What do you think of when I say the word hero? Maybe it's someone like this, someone that can fly, has super strength. Maybe you're thinking of something or someone a little bit more feminine. Or maybe your taste runs to the darker side. Maybe you like one of the lesser superheroes. I kid, I like the Avengers too. Maybe you think more realistically. Healthcare workers, doctors, nurses, parents, teachers, firefighters, policemen, soldiers. Now, all that is true. All those people are real heroes. But here's what's funny. We tend to think of heroes as superheroes. When I say heroes, usually people think of superheroes. It's someone with a special ability, someone that can do something that nobody else can do. Here's what's really interesting about that. The Bible says in Genesis that when God was creating everything, he turned to create human beings and he said, let us make human beings in our image. And then it goes on to say that's exactly what he did. He says, so then he made them in his image. Male and female, he created them in his image. It's an amazing thing. That means that you and I and every other human being you know are created in God's image. All of us walking around are a reflection of God himself. That's an amazing thing. Now, when you think about special powers and special abilities and what makes people unique, what makes them special, there's nothing more special than being created in the image of God. Each one of us carries that. You reflect God in some way that other people don't. That's amazing. That means that you are a hero. So of course you're going to say, no, not me. I'm not a hero, not me. But I'll give you 3 ways that we are heroes just by being made in the image of God. Number 1, superheroes generally reflect the idealized human beings. Have you ever noticed that? Like, you're very rarely will see a hero that doesn't have like muscles bulging out of their ears. Wonder Woman can jump forever and fly now and do all these kind of things. And when you see female superheroes, they look just as much the idealized woman as Superman or Batman or any of those guys look as the idealized man. Well, that is true of us as well. Sometimes we look at ourselves and we say, I'm definitely not the ideal human being. But while in comic books and movies we look for the idealized human beings in terms of their physical form, God is saying you're the idealized human being and that you represent the ideal of humanity, which is God. Just walking around, you represent the idealized human being. You might say, no, not me. I'm a little bit overweight, or I'm a little too short, or I'm a little, whatever your thing is. But the Bible says that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. You don't have to look like someone else because you already reflect someone else. The other thing about superheroes is that they have superpowers. Now, I know here you're going to say, man, trust me, I don't have any superpowers. I don't have any special abilities. But actually, that's not true. Everybody has abilities that other people don't have. You can do something that someone else can't do. You might not appreciate it as much as you appreciate what someone else can do, but you are unique and you can do something that someone else can't do. You reflect God in a unique way. Even if someone is similar to you, they're not you. Who you are and how you're made up is unique, and that means you're a unique reflection of God. We see that some of us have these kind of different special abilities in some things. Some people can sing, some people can run fast, some people are strong, some people are very smart, some people are very artistic and can draw and paint and on and on and on. But everybody has something. Everybody has a gift. You might not know yours, you might not appreciate yours if you do. But everybody has something because you're made in God's image. And then the third thing is this idea. When the Bible says that we're made in God's image, it doesn't necessarily mean that he looks like us. Like God's got a beard and he's about 5'4" and he's got a nice haircut and olive tan skin. That's not what the Bible is saying when it says it. we're made in God's image. It's saying that we're made in his likeness, in his character. And that's no more reflected in the fact that you and I can do something that is the pinnacle of all things. That is, we can love. Now, we don't know if animals can love. Sometimes it certainly looks like it to us. But we know this: human beings have the ability to love. God says in the Bible that that's the highest ideal. That's what he wants everybody to shoot for, to love him and love people the way that he loves us. In another passage of the Bible, it says that everything else in the Bible hinges on those two ideas: loving God and loving people. We have that ability. Some of us sometimes aren't very good at it, but we can do it. We have the ability. You are a hero by your ability to go out and love. You express your hero-ness every time you demonstrate love to the world around you. You're not just a reflection of God in that you're kind of similar to him, but you reflect the greatest thing about him. The Bible says that God doesn't just love, that he is love. You have that. You have that ability to love the people around you. So, you're a hero just by the virtue of being made by God. You're made in his image, and that makes you the idealized human being. That makes you carrying around special powers and abilities. And it gives you the most special ability of all, the ability to love. Don't take that for granted, and don't waste it.